So hi folks, and welcome back to Benyun Farm Life. It's that time of year where I'm back on the farm allotment. We're getting all the soil prepared. I am a little late. I've had a lot going on just lately. My old man, he's in hospital, not very well at all, but he's getting there again. So hope that's all cool. So that's why I haven't been doing many videos just lately. Been going to see my dad in the hospital and everything. So we'll get a little video done today. I've got Carson, my old work colleague, who helps me every year, with all the other children who help me get the farm allotment ready. Couldn't do it without him. So let's get this show on the road. Let's get it on. So by now I've usually got all this done. I've already put my homemade compost on my bed usually, but I'm just going to have to do it as I go this year. Should be okay. Shouldn't be a problem, because my ground's been no dig now for over 7.5 years. So you know, there may be less croppage, but at the end of the day we're still going to get some product. So happy days. Let's continue. Let's get the clean up. Need to get behind here and cut all this ivy away, because this is getting out of control. It's starting to come under my windows in my greenhouse. Horrible stuff. So that's another job for this year, to sever the roots to stop it growing, let it die off, and then cut it out and get rid. I'm not quite sure if you can compost ivy. I'll have to check this up. If you know, leave a comment and let us know. Something what I've never put in. So Yeah, let us know. Careful as you put it to the bars. Horrible stuff. How you doing, Carson? Good. You've done a real good job there, mate. Well done. You know how to clean properly. I ain't got to ask you twice. He knows what he's doing. He's been doing it long enough now. So fair play to your son. Well done.
So folks, Carson's cleaned the greenhouse and the polytunnel out. I weeded the floor, only a little, not a major clean, because no dig, it does slow the weeds down. Don't get me wrong, you still get some if you don't keep on top of it. As I've had a lot going on with my dad, you know, times have been a bit hard, so I'm getting on it, we're getting there. So we've put some homemade compost onto there, that's good. The purple sprouted broccoli, that's just started to show, so hopefully next month we'll have something to pick. I'm just starting to put the homemade compost on this stuff here. As you can see, good stuff, good stuff. Black gold. So yeah, we'll crack on with that folks. Let's get it on. So anything's too big, it's in the pile. Just put it, how much you go back up, put it in your compost pile. Eventually it'll all break down. That's what happens in a forest. There's no one in a forest, is there? Picking up the little bits, it's the wildlife, breaking it all down. You know, that's how nature works. Forest floor. You know, it's even a good one. If you're on a forest, go and dig the floor off and bring some of that home. Brilliant stuff for your garden with all the leaves and over the years as it rots down. Some good soil there and it's free. Happy days folks. So, another half a bucket, a couple of shovels full. So, yeah, that's ready to go now. I'll get some parsnips when it's a bit closer. Another row of potatoes in the middle. I've done garlic on this side this year. I want to do a bit of lettuce, but I think I'm going to do some onions. Yeah, if I've got time. Yeah, some little gem lettuces. Problem is it's only me who eats lettuce, and when I grow all this lettuce I feel like I'm just growing it for show. You know, I do sell a bit of it, but it's still, you get that much of it. You know, last year I must have got, no sorry, the year before, because I didn't grow lettuce last year, only a bit for myself. But when I've commercially growed it and sold it to a couple of restaurants, God, you're getting like 20 kilos every bloody time. So, yeah. But not do that this year, I don't think. I'm just going to grow the stuff what I want to eat. This is where people get excited, and when it's the first newbies to gardening, and you're like, grow this, grow that, grow the stuff what you like and eat. There's no point growing these exotic vegetables unless you've gone out, tried it, and go, I like that. So look it up, obviously do it. But I've done this in the past. I've grown this, grown that, and I don't like them. And I feel like I'm feeding. I don't mind, but you give it away, and you never get the true value of it. So I'm starting to think about myself and my family, and what we eat: potatoes, carrots, roast parsnips. I'm going to do a different bed of roast parsnips as well, like an extra bed. So yeah, potatoes in front of us here, some more potatoes, and then I don't think I'm gonna do the peas this year. I didn't do very good on them last year, and you've got to have rows of them to do anything decent. So, but I'm gonna do my runner beans, my French beans. Oh God, my head, it's all over the place, folks, with my dad being a warrior. So let's take you up to the compost bin, and I'll show you the compost. I've had better years. It could have done with you know, turning out a bit, so well, you know, thrown into the next pile, but I just haven't had time. But it hasn't done too bad. Obviously the stuff what isn't that good, obviously we've chucked there, looks like we've had a bit of a moist nest there or something. But this stuff, I'm telling you, it's not bad at all. There's a bit of rubbish in it. The kids chuck stuff in it when they're playing, crisp packets. It is nice. Any big stuff, just chuck into there. Eventually it'll rot down, get the plastic out. But this is what a forest floor is all about. That's what you get. You know, this is the best stuff you can get to make for your garden, believe me. But you can buy green waste in, like I started off with, but I hardly buy it in now. For what I need, I can make my own. Grass cuttings, little edge cuttings, cardboard, coffee granules, tea bags. I chuck all that in, get it up to temperature, put my pipe in the middle. So, happy days, folks. We're getting there. Still got a loads to do, but it didn't take too long. Now the weather's getting better. So, I hope you enjoyed that, folks. Bit of a clean up. So, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We're nearly at 500 subscribers. They're much appreciated. Help the channel out. So, see you on the next one. Bye.